Imagine standing between the goalposts, with the eyes of millions watching you. On one side, some of the greatest footballers in the world. On the other, the hopes of an entire nation. At 40 years old, when most players are thinking about retirement, one man was about to create the biggest moment of his career. His name is Vozinha. And this is the incredible story of the goalkeeper who made the world believe that age is just a number. Before the World Cup, very few people knew his name. He wasn't playing for one of Europe's biggest clubs. He wasn't one of football's biggest celebrities. He came from Cape Verde, a small island nation with a population of less than 1 million people. For years, he quietly worked, trained, sacrificed, and represented his country with pride. There were no headlines, no worldwide fame, just relentless dedication. While many players chase fame, Vozinha chased improvement, day after day, year after year. Then came the biggest stage in football, the FIFA World Cup. Cape Verde entered the tournament as underdogs. Very few believed they could compete with football's giants. Their first opponent was Spain, a team filled with elite talent, world-class attackers, and expectations of an easy victory. Football experts predicted that Cape Verde would struggle, but football has always loved a good surprise. From the very first whistle, Spain attacked relentlessly. Wave after wave of pressure, shot after shot, cross after cross. Every attack looked destined to end in a goal, but standing between Spain and victory was one determined goalkeeper. Vozinha refused to give in. He dived left, he flew right, he punched away dangerous crosses, he denied one opportunity after another. Every save gave his teammates more belief. Every minute that passed increased the pressure on Spain. The stadium could hardly believe what it was witnessing. The underdogs were refusing to fall. As the final whistle echoed around the stadium, the impossible had happened. The football world had discovered a new hero. Supporters celebrated as if they had won the tournament. Commentators praised his courage. Fans across the globe searched one name: Vozinha. Overnight, he became one of the biggest stories of the World Cup. Videos of his incredible saves spread across social media. Millions who had never heard of him suddenly admired his determination. But the journey wasn't over. Cape Verde's remarkable run continued. They drew against the South American giant Uruguay and Asian rising star Saudi Arabia. They showed the world not only defending, they have mastered the art of speedy transition attacks and scoring goals. Soon they faced another giant, Argentina, a team led by one of football's greatest players of all time, Lionel Messi. Once again, the challenge seemed impossible. Once again, Vozinha stood tall. He produced remarkable saves, showing the same courage and composure that had already inspired millions. Even after the final whistle, respect flowed from both sides. Because football recognizes greatness, not only in those who score goals, but also in those who refuse to surrender. What makes Vozinha's story so powerful isn't just football. It's what his journey represents. So many people believe they're too late, too old, too unknown, too ordinary. But success doesn't always arrive when the world expects it. Sometimes it comes after years of invisible effort, years when nobody is watching, years when nobody applauds, years when only you know how hard you're working. Vozinha didn't become successful overnight. He spent decades preparing for a moment that lasted only 90 minutes. When that opportunity finally arrived, he was ready. Life works the same way. Your biggest opportunity may come tomorrow, or next year, or 10 years from now. The question isn't when it arrives. The question is whether you'll be prepared when it does. Because dreams don't expire with age. Passion doesn't have a deadline. Determination doesn't care about birthdays. And greatness often appears when people have already stopped expecting it. Years from now, people may forget the final score, but they'll remember the goalkeeper from Cape Verde who stood fearlessly against football's biggest stars. The man who proved that courage can overcome reputation, that perseverance can silence doubt, and that one unforgettable performance can inspire millions around the world. His name is Josimar Jose Evora Diaz, famously known as Vozinha. And his story reminds us all, never stop believing, because your greatest moment might still be waiting for you. Please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.